And I'm just going to take a few notes as we go along.
Okay.
Here, so what's your current living situation? Who do you live with?
I live with my boyfriend and our dog in an apartment in Eugene.
What kind of dog do you have?
We have a wiener dog.
Nice. And do you work?
I do. Excuse me. I work at the No-Tie Post Office.
What do you do there?
I'm the postmaster.
Oh, nice. How long have you been there?
I've been there for 6 months.
You like it out there?
It's okay.
Okay.
Kind of lonely. I'm the only person in the office.
And does your boyfriend work outside the home?
He works at... Where does he work? He just got a new job. I don't exactly remember where it is. He started, like, yesterday, so...
But at least he's working.
Yep.
That's good. And...
Sorry about that.
That's fine. And when you were growing up, was it mom and dad, brothers, sisters?
I lived with my mom and her boyfriend
Mm-hmm.
and my sister.
And do you have a support network, a group of friends and family that you feel really support you?
My boyfriend's really supportive, and I have some friends out here from school, but my parents don't live out here, so they live in Portland, so I only see them every once in a while. But my mom calls probably twice a week, so she still keeps in contact.
It's not too terribly far away.
No, it's only about 2 hours.
Good. And what do you like to do other than work?
Other than work and school, which is most of my life, I like to knit, and then we like to watch movies. We like to take Watson for walks. That's our dog. And we like to read, and I like to go hiking.
Does your boyfriend enjoy those activities as well?
Yeah, well, other than the knitting, because he doesn't know how to knit.
Well,
I've tried, and he just kind of like does this, and then just goes, I'm done.
And what kind of school are you doing?
I'm doing my master's.
Very nice. Alright, so now we're going to get down to a little more personal questions.
Okay.
And wanted to ask you, have you ever had thoughts of hurting yourself?
No.
This is always good. Do you have any drug or alcohol abuse in your history?
No, I maybe have like a cocktail like once a month with my girlfriends. Or like a glass of wine at dinner here and there.
I think that's alright, don't it?
Not too bad. We don't drink the whole bottle.
Have you ever been arrested?
No.
That's it.
I've only been pulled over once for my tail light being out.
No ticket, just a warning?
Just a warning.
That's good. So I'm wondering about in your past, have you ever had a traumatic event in your life?
Nothing I would say was too traumatic. I mean, there's the occasional goldfish dying when I was a kid, but nothing like major.
Okay. Have you been to a counselor in the past?
I did when I was little, because it was like a divorce family counselor,
Mm-hmm.
but I'm like knee high, so I really don't remember it. I just remember playing with toys in her office and thinking it was really cool.
So do you remember before your parents were divorced?
Not really. I was like, I think I was 1 when they actually split up, and then the divorce kind of took place behind closed doors, and then it was more just so like my sister and I going through therapy, more so for her, but me being there because I mean, I'm the little sister, so you kind of can't leave me at home by myself. So I just remember, being, hey, here's some toys to play with.
So do you even remember your father?
Not
No
really.
contact with him?
No.
Anyone in your family have any history of mental health issues?
Not that I know of.
And are you currently on any medications?
Just multivitamins.
So what brings you in today?
So I've noticed within the last 8 months of moving jobs and starting my new job at the post office and all that I've been really worried about like getting everything done, and then like what I don't have in the office. So like one of the big things is we're only allowed to order stamps 1 week out of the month, and you have to order enough to last you an entire month. But you never know like what's gonna happen. Like one day I could have someone come in and buy like 600 stamps.
Right.
I mean, it's never happened to me, but someone came in and bought like 200 single stamps, and I was just like, then I was out of that type of stamp, and it freaked me out because I was like, my ordering isn't for another 2 weeks. What if someone else wants these kinds of stamps? And actually the next day someone wanted a roll of stamps, but I didn't have a roll, so I had to give them like 5 sheets of stamps, so it was still 100. And so I was just kind of like, a complete wreck over that, and I was worried and freaked out, and then I'd come home and I'm irritable and I'm grouchy, and my boyfriend's just like, what the heck's going on with you? And then, I'll be like, I'm gonna go take a nap because I'm just, need some me time, and then I can't fall asleep, and if I do, I'm up and down, and it's insane, and I just kind of feel like I don't know what's going on anymore.
So when you go to lay down, your brain doesn't seem to stop?
Exactly. Or if it does, like I'll fall asleep, but I'll sleep for like 10 minutes, and then I'll wake back up. And then I'll go back to sleep, and I'll wake up like a half hour later. And it does that especially like when I go to bed at night, which then keeps him up, and then it gets the dog up. And then, of course, the dog, every time he wakes up, thinks he has to go out and go potty, which just then makes me irritated because it's 2 o'clock in the morning, and I really don't want to take him out to go potty. But you have to.
So when you had the instance that you ran out of that type of stamps, did anybody get upset when you didn't have the right ones that they wanted? Everything turned out okay?
One guy was a little grouchy because he was like, well, it's harder to deal with sheets of stamps than it is with a roll of stamps. And I apologized, and I told him that, there was 2 other post offices in the area that he could, if he really needed a roll, he could go to. But I said I had the sheets, and he was, kind of mad that he didn't want to have to drive 6 miles into town to go get another thing of stamps, so he was just like, fine, whatever. So, and after he left, I was kind of like, crap. And it kind of ruined my whole day, because I was, I try to keep enough stock. And so this next time that I was able to order stamps, I ordered 15 of those rolls instead of my usual 5. So now I'm like overloaded on these rolls of stamps, and no one's actually bought any of them since this last incident. But, I'm worried that if I get rid of them, I won't have them. And then I'll be able to, serve my customers and people get mad at me again. So.
Was it a problem to have too many of them?
I've not been told it's a problem, but I do know that I have a very limited amount of space for my inventory, and so, like, flat sheets of stamps don't take up much room, because they're, paper thin, but these are rolls, so they're about, quarter size high, so I have to, like, figure out how to store them with all the other stamps, and then I'm trying to figure, so I have to, like, rearrange everything, and it's kind of a mess. It just frustrates me.
And you like it to be neat and orderly?
Mm-hmm.
Well,